give our facilitator the idea and what to say in the name of Jesus. Thank you for answered prayers in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Tochi. Okay, welcome once again. So if you can hear me, give me a 1 on the chat box. If you can hear me, give me a 1 on the chat box. If you can hear me, give me a 1 on the chat box. Thank you, Mr. Brian. Thank you, Annabella. Okay, so I believe more people can hear me. So thank you, Samsung. All right, so we're going to be starting immediately. So welcome to our social media mastery training 2.0. My name is Faith Mobile, and I'm going to be your host for this evening, okay? But I won't be your trainer, okay? I'll be introducing our guest that is going to be taking you on this journey. So I need you to stay put, pay attention, get your books, all right, so that you can write down, because at the end of this session, your business is going to transform. Your business is going to take a new turn, because where we are right now, your business needs to position itself so that you'll be able to make tremendous progress. So don't allow the train to leave you behind. Social media is the way to go now. So if you're not on social media, you don't know how to do social media is not my thing, that space is very big and it is not competitive because the market is big. We have over 4-point-something people on Facebook. 4-point-something billion people on Facebook. All right. So it's a market you need to experience. All right. So like I said, I won't be the one to be training you today on this course. I'm going to be welcoming my friend, a social media expert. He has been in this game for over a decade. All right. And he has worked with lots of brands, organizations, individual brands, and has built their business from the scratch, taking their business to the social media space. So you are going to be hearing from him. He's someone that when he teaches you, he sticks. He's a born teacher. All right. So go to the chat box. Let us make welcome Mr. Brian Anyanwu. Go to the chat box. I want to see your emojis. If I don't see your emojis, he's not going to be taking the floor. So go to the chat box and welcome Mr. Brian Anyanwu. He's going to be taking us on this journey. Go to the chat box and type your welcome, sir. I'm not seeing your welcome emoji. I'm not going to bring him up. Go to the chat box. You don't know where the chat box is. Just tap on your Zoom. You're going to see the chat box. Tap on it and say, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Let me see your welcome emojis. If you're excited about this meeting, go to the chat box and type your emojis. Put your excitement emojis so that he can come up. Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Brian, are you here? Are you here?
I am.
The floor is yours. We are ready for you to take us through the journey of social media mastery. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here. When you were introducing me, I was thinking whether it was actually me you were introducing. I was almost waiting for another person's name to be called. So thank you so much, Ma, for having me. It's an honor to be here. So good evening, everyone. So she has already done the introduction. My name is Mr. Brian Anyanwu. They also call me Coach Brian. So today we're going to be diving into everything we can dive into about social media. And I don't even know how to compress it all because there is so much to talk about. There is so much to talk about. So in the next couple of minutes and the next couple of hours, we are going to be summarizing all what I have learned and experienced over one whole decade. So please, wherever you have a question, you can just write it down. I'll give time for questions, then we can trash out all the questions. So let's just hit the road running. Okay, I'm going to be sharing my screen so you can have a view of the PowerPoint I will be using. Okay. All right, so first of all, we'll begin from digital marketing. Now, digital marketing is basically what we have two types of marketing, right? We have I'll call it the ancient form of marketing, the contemporary forms, the forms that most of us here grew up with. And then we have the digital marketing. Now, most of us here were already grown before the digital phase opened up in the world. So it's a bit kind of like a challenge. You know, when you learn things after you are grown, it's a bit hard for you to catch up, unlike the Gen Z generation that has already picked up on everything digital and they're taking it to another level. So basically, if you have a business or even if you want to open a business based off of digital marketing, because as Madam Faith actually spoke earlier, the digital world is one that cannot be exhausted. Imagine being in one particular location and having the ability to reach the whole world. And from the last time I think I recall, we're about 8 billion people on Earth. So imagine having that opportunity to reach that particular number of persons. So it can only be given you, this access can only be given you through the digital technology. So we're going to be beginning with the online opportunities. So you can read along with me, or we just send you the...
Okay, Coach Brian, maybe you can vertical so that's...
Sorry, I didn't get you, Ma.
Can you tilt your phone vertical so that we can see your slide very well? Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of horizontal, make it vertical. Yeah.
Yeah, let me... This would still trying to get a hang on this.
That's rotate. The lock. I think where the lock is, I believe.
No, the lock will be locked the phone.
Okay.
Okay. For now, please, guys, bear with me. I'm still trying to get a hang of this phone. New gadgets, new issues. But can it be seen?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we can see.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. So basically, today, our online experience is so much more than just checking your emails, right? And most of us here, we don't even open our emails. Sometimes it takes me like 2-3 days for me to go back to my emails, and then I have a whole bunch of emails that I have to go through. So sometimes it's actually tiring to check our emails, yes. But now the whole experience is beyond checking of emails, right? From talking to friends and family to doing the weekly food shop, discovering new holidays destination, and researching things to do locally. If I ask now, how many of us have searched for locations online before, you see everybody's hands, almost everybody's hand will go up. So it is not a new thing to us. We are already conversant with the digital space. So as the time we spend online increases, so do the digital opportunities available. So the more we are online, the more the opportunities we are giving to other businesses. The more you are online, more the opportunities you are giving to other businesses. So you become the market for other businesses. So it is only wisdom for you, it's only wise for you to sit down and say, okay, since people are profiting off of me, it will only be wise I profit off of others also, because it is a free world. So the online experience is constantly evolving thanks to content creators, businesses, app developers who are able to find new and innovative ways to help us shop. Jumia, everybody shops at the comfort of their home. No need to start thinking of going to Computer Village or Alaba. For those that are conversant with Lagos, you just sit at the comfort of your house and boom, you make your order. Even down to food, Jumia Foods now, even Domino's, everybody online. So whenever you own a business yourself or would like to work for one, now it's a great time to jump in and see how you can get involved in the digital world. Okay? So let's move to the next slide. Now, what exactly is digital marketing? We'll be talking about the digital world. Now, it is about leveraging on the digital world, and that can only be done through digital marketing. So now, digital marketing is the use of digital tools, channels, or skills, as the case may be, to market products and services in order to reach a wide number of consumers. The keynote there, I want you to take note of, is consumers. It did not say people, right? The main reason for digital marketing is not just to reach people, it is to reach consumers. There is a big difference between consumers and people, right? You can have 8 billion people on earth, but 8 billion people are not your consumers. Your consumers are those that consume your products or your services. They are totally different. You can reach 8 billion people, but you cannot have 8 billion consumers, as the case may be. Okay? So digital marketing helps you meet those consumers, not just people. So as we go on, we'll see more about that. So there are 7 effective digital marketing channels or skills or tools that you should learn as a business owner or someone that is going into the digital world, right? And for the rest of time, we'll be swift here because we won't be taking everything, and somehow everything is related. So just bear with me because of time. So I'm trying to summarize 10 years in just a few couple of minutes. So to be a bit of a challenge, but please bear with me as the Lord helps. Businesses have several effective digital marketing channels at their disposal to reach and engage with their target audience. Some of the most popular channels include the social media marketing, the search engine, the pay-per-click, the advertising, the email marketing, the content creation, the influencer marketing, and the video marketing. So now we have these 7 listed. So we're going to begin with social media marketing. Now, what is social media marketing? Most of us are conversant with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all. So we're going to be delving deep into social media marketing. All right. So social media marketing, social media platforms like the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the LinkedIn, these are perfect for building brand awareness, driving traffic to your website, keynote your website, and engaging with your audience through organic and paid social media campaigns, right? Let's take a pause there, first of all. So first thing, you use these platforms, these social media platforms, to drive traffic to where your website. So like my coach always used to tell me that social media platforms are borrowed farmlands, are like borrowed farmlands. Like you go to a particular location or a particular locality and you say, okay, you want to farm. So you go, you rent the land to farm, or you just ask for someone to give you a land to farm, and then they give you the land to farm, and you are farming, and it's doing so well, but it is not your land, right? You are planting corn, planting cassavas, you are harvesting in tons, and everybody is knowing you as the best farmer in the whole region, but it is not your farm. That means the moment the owner of the farm wants his or her land back, you have no right and no stake to that farm. You will have to give him back everything, even the crops on the land he can claim ownership of. That is what social media platforms basically are. The only thing you have control over is your own personal website. So here is the thing. I always tell people whenever they're about to start a business, some of them want to start with websites straight up. I tell you, having a website is beautiful, but having a website should not be your first step. Your first step is to have a social media presence. Then from your social media presence, you channel people to your website. Because I don't know if some of you remember when Twitter, even Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp some years back went down and many businesses were on pause. And that was actually when what my coach has been telling me about actually made sense to me. The moment it went down, nobody could transact, nobody could do businesses, nobody could do anything. Even down to WhatsApp, you could not connect with people. It made me understand that at the end of the day, you are not the one that has control over this. But you see your website, the World Wide Web is a free place. Nobody owns it. Nobody can bring it down. Nobody can take it up. It's just there, free for all. So you can actually buy a portion of it or own a portion of it by having a website. So that is the only thing that you can manage. But here is the challenge. Having that website, you do not have the traffic. You do not have the consumers. You do not have the audience. You do not have the people that you need. The only place to get the people is on the social media platforms. So I always tell people, begin with social media, end with your websites. Begin with social media platforms, but the end goal should be your website. Do not revolve your whole business around your social media alone. The social media is like the bucket you use in going to fetch your water to fill up a drum. Your website is the drum. You cannot take the drum to the tap. You can only take the cup or the bucket to the tap. So you fetch from the tap and you take it back to the drum and you fill it up. Now, that is what I want you to first have at the back of your mind. So no matter whatever we are saying about social media, it is all leading to the point of you having these people on your websites. Because if you do not have them on your website, you will keep repeating the circle of the social media movement and you keep going round and round, right? So now, let's get back to the social media part. It is important, but it is not the final product. It should be your starting point, but it should not be your destination. I don't know if that's clear so far. If it's clear, can I get a response? So I listen, I'm talking to myself. Am I communicating? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay.
And they're replying on the chat box. I believe you can't see your chat because
No,
you're
I can't see
screaming.
my chat right now. Yes, I can't see my
Okay,
chat.
they're replying. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let's get back to the social media market. So now, when you are running your social media ads, okay, let's just go with the PowerPoint first of all, if I get ahead of myself. You have to define your target audience, you create your social media marketing strategy, and you post consistently. The keyword there also that I want to take note of is the consistently, okay? Consistent posting. Now we'll get back to social media marketing, but let's just run through the other the other 6. So we have the search engine optimization, the SEOs. So basically, this is about using search engines, Google and the likes, what people use to search out for businesses and places around them. You should be on it. Now, here's the challenging part. You might be, for example, accessible through the search engines, but if you are not optimized, nobody will still see you. Okay? No one will still see you. You can say, wow, okay, I sold clothes and I've put my location on Google Maps and all, and then nobody will see you because you are not optimized. So what does this word optimization actually means? Basically, it simply means making yourself rank higher, because a research was taken out when people use Google. Basically, 80% of all search users stop at the very first page, right? So when they search for something and it is not on the first page, they don't even bother looking for it in the second page, except it is something very pressing. So most people search for it on the first page. So once they see it on the first page, they go with it. So if you do not optimize your page or your website or whatever to rank among the top ones, nobody will see you. Now, the optimization I'm talking about here does not really intend consuming funds, because that's like one of the basic fears most clients have when I tell them about optimization. They're like, how much is that one again now? As simple as it may be, it is not about funds. It is actually about the kind of words that you use to describe your business. For example, I'm a barber. I take myself and I put myself on Google and I'm waiting for clients, but I just put one thing: cut your hair, or world-class barber as my description. As beautiful as that may sound, world-class barber, most likely nobody will search me out, because when people want to search for barbers in their locality, nobody will go on Google and type world-class barber to search. So when you are optimizing your account, basically it is saying use keywords that people will use basically when they're looking for search. For example, you sell food, right? You use words like hunger, satisfaction, tasty, nourishing, affordable, neat. Anything that relates to a good meal from the process of making it to the final delivery, any word that relates to it, use those words to describe your business. Because when I go online and I want to search out for somewhere to go and eat, maybe I just come to Abuja for the first time and I don't know where to eat, I will just type, maybe I'm in Kubwa, for example. I'll just type on my location, where do I get good food in Kubwa? Or where do I get tasty foods or tasty meals in Kubwa? Or where do I get affordable meals in Kubwa? You see how those words that I just used, tasty, good food, affordable, using those words to describe your business, the moment I search those words out on, let's say, Google, for example, it automatically brings out every business that has used those words as their description and puts them in my face. Now, if you have a good influx of maybe people always commenting on your about your business, then obviously you will rank among the top 10 or the top 20, or you will appear on the first page, as the case may be. So that is basically what search engine optimization means. So the main work in search engine optimization is to understand the words used in your business. In every particular business, there are specific words. So understand those words and use them in your business description. That is basically what search engine optimization is about. So now, the pay-per-click advertising. Now, the pay-per-click advertising is an effective way to drive targeted traffic to your website by creating high-quality ads, copy, and optimizing your landing page, right? Now, after you run your ads on social media and you link them up to your website, you have to have a landing page, which I can't delve into right now, but having optimizing your landing page for better conversion rates. Now, conduct audience research, select relevant keywords, which links us back to the search engine optimization. Once you have these keywords, it helps out. And then keep track of your PPC, which is pay-per-click, campaign performance to improve them. I'll talk about this improving again when we're talking about social media. When we're talking about social media, please. So let's just quickly rush through them. We have the email marketing. We all know email marketing is an excellent way to build relationship with customers and drive repeated business, right? Create high quality content, segment your subscribers, and track the email marketing campaign results to enhance their performance, right? Okay. Then we have content marketing. We have 3 different types of content. We have the picture content, we have the written content, we have the video content. Now, it depends on the platforms. These 3 different contents work effectively depending on the platforms. You cannot take a particular content that, let's say you take a written content and you take it out from where it's supposed to work effectively and you go put it on a platform that deals on videos and you expect it to work effectively. Taking a written content, for example, and putting it on TikTok, come on, you ain't going to convert. You ain't going to convert. So having the knowledge of content marketing is paramount. Then the influencer marketing, using other people that have higher number of followers to actually sell your product and market your product to their followers. That is basically what influencer marketing is talking about. And the video marketing, which also relates to the content marketing. So those are the 7. Okay, so in conclusion, these digital channels are all effective ways to reach and engage with your target audience. By understanding your target audience, defining your goals and metrics, and using the right channels and strategies, very important, businesses can drive more traffic and conversion to their website. Remember what I said, begin on social media, final target is your website, and ultimately increasing their relevance, their revenue, sorry. Now, let's now talk about social media marketing. Okay, so social media marketing. Social media marketing is a form of digital marketing, which we already talked about, that leverages on the power of popular social media networks to achieve. Okay, sorry, before I go on, are there any questions? Ma, please, if there are questions, you can let them ask so that I just take the questions before I leave. If there are any questions so far concerning all what
Okay,
I
think
discussed.
we should take the questions after the session so that we can maximize time.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
So let's do that. No problem. All right, so social media marketing. So we're here. So social media marketing is a form of digital marketing that leverages the power of popular social media networks to achieve their marketing and branding goals. Branding is another topic on its own. We can spend all day talking about branding, but that's not today. But it's not just about creating business accounts and posting, which many of us do. If I ask you how many people have, especially an Instagram page for their business, everybody's hand will go up. Maybe few people for Facebook. I don't know why that is. People prefer to have Instagram and Facebook. Then what we just do is every time we just come, post something, and then we are coming back after 2 hours, and we're wondering, why is it only 1 like? And we're coming back after 3 days, and we're wondering, why is it only 5 likes? These people don't like to support my business. All these my friends say, they are being very wicked. They don't want to support my business. It is not all just about posting whatever you like and walking away. Social media marketing requires an evolving strategy with measurable goals and what? Okay, now, see the funny thing about social media marketing. I always tell people, we are so keen on the final product of what social media marketing can give to us that we do not pay attention to the beginning, right? I always like, they say there's this adage, it is from the morning you will know how the evening will be. It is from the foundation of a house that you will know how high the house will go. If I use just one block to build the foundation of a house, I should not be expecting to build a skyscraper on that particular foundation. So by the beginning, we know how the end is. So if you do not even understand the term social media, how then do you expect to use social media marketing to actually convert? Right? The key word I want you to focus on this compound name is the word social. Social. Man is a social being, right? And then we have a social media. So we have a media that should evolve around man. And what is man? Man is also an emotional being. Man is an intellectual being. So you should have a media revolving around emotions, around intellect, around things that are profitable to man, and have a relationship, because man is a relational being. So if you remove the relationship from your social media marketing, you remove the emotions from your social media marketing, you remove everything that pertains to man from your social media marketing, you then ask yourself, why am I not making sales from social media? I think the answer is clear. The answer is clear. The reason why you're not making sales from social media is because you are not actually marketing social, you're not actually doing social media marketing. You are doing media marketing because you have removed the social. You're just using the media to market. And until you bring the social back, you are not going to make conversions. And that is one thing that many entrepreneurs, many business owners, many people do not care to take interest in. Everybody's about the final goal, the money. Let's make the money, the moolah. But nobody's about the beginning. The beginning is key. The beginning is important. Okay? Now, when we're talking about social media marketing, you have to maintain and optimize your profiles. I talked about optimization. Maintaining your profiles is actually being constant on it. If there's a new development, step on it. Just like maybe there's a new trend, you don't just leave it hanging and say, no, after the trend, you're enough. No. As things are progressing, you are progressing alongside it. Okay? Then posting pictures, video stories, and live videos that represent your brand, right? And attract a relevant audience. Now, here's the thing again. This term, relevant audience, are your consumers. They are not just people. They are not just people. That's why I always advise anybody that tells me, you know what, I'm going to, my social media handle, I have only 500 people. I want to go and buy followers to make them 5,000 so that people will see that my social media platform has. You are doing yourself a disservice if you try that. You are doing yourself a huge disservice. You are doing yourself a huge disservice. Okay? Now, whenever you come and say, okay, you want to do social media marketing, it is very easy to miss the final point. Okay? Now, you have to respond to comments. You have to share. You have to like. Basically, bring back the social in social media. Okay? Bring back the social in social media. Following and engaging with followers, consumers, customers, and all whatnot. Do not miss it. Your consumers are not the same with your followers. Your consumers are not the same with your followers. You can have 10,000 followers, but at that 10,000, only 1,000 of them are your consumers. Focus on your consumers more, but try to convert your followers to become your consumers and try to convert your non-followers to become your followers. That's how it all works. Social media marketing also includes paid social media advertisements, which that's running ads on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, even on Google. So basically that is that. So now, okay, here we're talking about the age, because as I said before, a particular content will thrive based on the particular area you put it in, right? So, for example, we all know that now, when it comes to videos, they thrive a lot when you're talking about posting on Facebook or Instagram. Now, depending on the kind of video, it can also thrive very well on TikTok. So you have to understand where your market is before you begin. That is one thing that many people do not take into consideration. You are starting a business, and because you heard everybody's on Instagram, you run to Instagram and you open an Instagram account. Are your audience, are your customers in that particular platform? So you need to understand the kind of people you are trying to sell to, that you are trying to render service to, and you know where they will be. For example, on Twitter, we have intellectuals that were flooding there before, but now we have, it's becoming a whole new twist. And imagine you going on LinkedIn, for example, and posting videos of maybe a party that you went to last night, and you're posting it on your LinkedIn. It doesn't match. So you should know where your target audiences are and focus on those places. So here we have the kind of people that we have on Facebook, 25 to 34, which now is exceeding. We actually have people up to 70 right now on Facebook. And then we have for Instagram, that's about the age range, to like 30 plus, thereabouts. We have on Twitter, we have on LinkedIn. Now you can see on LinkedIn, they are very matured people, 45, 55, 46 to 55. So these ones, they are core men and women. They don't play. So you should know what you're actually doing on each platform. That's basically what this slide is talking about, right? Now, the benefits of social media marketing. Okay, this is key, right? Because many people do not understand the benefits really that social media gives to them. And social media marketing is not about only when you run ads. Every single thing you post online about your business is marketing. If your business is woven around you, every single thing you post about yourself is marketing. I want that to sink. Every single thing you post online, every single thing you post online, I don't care if it is Instagram, I don't care if it is Facebook, I do not care if it is Twitter, I do not care if it is TikTok, I do not even care if it is WhatsApp. As long as people get to see it, as long as they get to see it, it is about your business. As long as you have grown your business around you as that person, they know you for this particular thing. So whenever you post anything, that is what is registering in their mind. Okay? So social media marketing is not just about paid ads. Social media marketing is about every single thing you do. So what are the benefits? Now, it humanizes your business, right? Now I talked about the social in social media. So many at times, this benefit, many people do not read it, okay? Because they end up letting their social media handles become very robotic. So you are supposed to humanize it because it makes your business human. It makes it relatable. So social media enables you to turn your business into an active participant in your market. Now, your profile, your posts, the interactions you have with users from an approachable person that your audience can familiarize and connect with. That is why they have customer care rep. Remember back then when I was still bothering myself going to banks many years ago, for like how many years now I haven't stepped my feet into a bank. So back then, when I'm going to customer care, there was a particular person that even if she's busy, I will wait for her to be free. Why? Because she knows how to attend to customers. Why the other girl? Oh my God. If I could talk to the manager, the bank manager, I'll tell them to sack her. So because that girl was more relatable, I would prefer to wait all day long to end up laying my complaints with her. And that is what social media helps you do. If you do not have the ability to relate in that manner, please hand it over to some other person for the sake of the growth of your business. Okay? It is very, very important. Remember, social media brings everything back to what? Human. Make it relatable. Okay? So social media helps you humanize your business. Now, it also drives traffic, which we have talked about, between the link in your profile, right, to blog posts in your post and your ads that you run. Social media is a top channel for increasing traffic to your websites. Remember, begin with social media, end with websites. Plus, social media signals are an indirect SEO factor. I don't know if we get that. Remember, we talked about search engine optimization. Now, what you talk about in your post, when somebody searches it out, maybe somebody goes to search it online. That's why sometimes if you post something about a person, and then you post it on Facebook, for example, and then you Google it, it will give you the Facebook link, right? It will give you the Facebook link. So whatever you are posting, wherever you are posting it on, the keywords should be your focus so that you can drive traffic, so people can search you out, whether it be your social media page that they finally come to, or directly to your website. It doesn't matter. Use keywords. Now, there is something I want to also talk about. Okay, let's just go on. Generate leads and customers, which you already understand. You can also generate leads and conversions directly on these platforms through features like Instagram, Facebook Shops, direct messaging, call to action buttons when you run ads on Facebook, and appointment booking capabilities. Now, generates leads and customers. Still on that, the visual nature of social media platforms allows you to build, right? People move by what we see. So the more they see, the more they get attracted to. So your pictures, your videos, it causes them to build your audience, right? And better brand awareness means better results in all your other campaigns, right? Now, build relationships, platforms. These platforms all open up both direct and indirect lines to communication with your followers. So always be ready to talk. Not that when somebody asks you how much, because maybe you put the price on your post, maybe you put the price 100,000. Person asks you how much last, and I say, I beg, Oga, don't even talk to me, or you don't even answer the person, you don't even reply the person's message. Person asks you how much last, you just keep quiet. You should be able to communicate. Okay, that is what social media is for. So do not lose that benefit. Now, building relationship. This platform opens up to both direct and indirect line of communication and your followers, through which they can network, gather feedback, hold discussion, and connect directly with individuals. Right. Now, the benefit of social media, okay, it gives you exposure, gives you website traffic, builds your fan base to loyal ones, It generates, gives you audience insights, gives you leads, search engine, partnership. Definitely people meet people online. People meet businesses, businesses meet businesses, and there we go. And then it reduces expenses. Now, talking about this reduction of expenses, it's actually mind-blowing. Back then, when we were growing up, the conventional media, the TV channels, the radio, the beautiful part of social media against conventional media is this. I just want to say this. Now, conventional media is ridiculously costly. I remember about 12 years ago or thereabout, we wanted to run a program on AIT for 1 hour or thereabout. And because we knew Dr. Bessie's sister, they reduced the price for us back then for 500,000. So we had to pay 500,000 back then to run just for 1 hour on AIT. Now, AIT has a broad reach, right? Nobody's disputing that. But here's the funny thing. On AIT, everybody will see whatever we are doing. At first, it sounds like a good thing, right? Everybody's seeing everything you're doing. What could go wrong? But remember what I said. We have 8 billion people on the earth, but 8 billion people are not your consumers. That is the thing. So you pay for conventional media. You will pay to show everybody what you have. But guess what? They will charge you because you are showing everybody what you have. But still, you are not going to get conversion from everybody. Let's say 30% of everybody will end up buying from you. So here's the thing. Let's say you showed 100 people. You paid to show 100 people your product or your service. But in actual sense, only 30 people need your service. Out of that 30, how many can afford it? Let's say 10. Then how many trust you enough? Let's say 5. Then at the end of the day, how many will buy? Let's say 3. So at the end of the day, you paid to show 100 people, but at the end of it all, only 3 bought from you. So 3 over 100. Personally, I don't think that's a pass, except somebody thinks otherwise. That is what conventional media can do for you. But here's social media. Social media, you have everybody, but you can target the particular persons that you want to show your products to. So everybody is here, but I want to show only Madam Faith a particular product. Social media will help me pinpoint only Madam Faith, and I will show it to her. And the likelihood is, because I know that Madam Faith will likely buy. That's why I want to show only her. She would likely buy. So I pay to show only Madam Faith, and only Madam Faith buys. That is 100%. Compared to conventional media. And here is the thing about social media. When you have posted, it is there forever for everybody to see over time, except you bring it down. Conventional media, once they air it, be it on radio, be it on wherever, once they air it, it's gone. And your money with it. So running ads or marketing on conventional media is way, way, way more costlier than running ads on social media. Back then, when we were growing up, small businesses did not have the capacity to run conventional media ads. But with the introduction of social media, everybody can. With as little as 1,000 plus, you can run an ad. You can be in the face of people that will buy from you, rather than spending 2 million and you're in the face of people that will not buy from you. So social media actually reduces expenses. No matter the way you want to look at it, it reduces expenses. Because of social media, people can actually work from home. People can actually run businesses from home. People can sell from their houses. During the time of conventional media, do you call AI to come and video your parlor to show the goods that you have? and then go to their studio to air it. No. So social media has helped reduce expenses when it comes to all of this. So the social media statistics. So basically we have an average adult in the US, though this is US based because unfortunately in Nigeria, in Pidgin, we know they keep that now statistics we go chop. Shana waited they talk. Not be statistics we go chop now. So we know they keep statistics. So for them that keep statistics, they know that in the USA, the average adult spends 2.25 hours on social media every day. Not online, on social media. They can be doing any other thing, but on social media, they spend an average of 2 point. I actually believe now it's actually higher because this was 2019 statistics. I think right now it should be way higher. It should be way higher. It should be way higher. Then we have over 70% of people who have a positive experience with a business or social media will recommend that business to their network. So humanizing your social media responses, like what I talked about, bring back the humanity, bring back the social in social media. Once you bring back the social in social media, you humanize it, right? And then once people have that experience with you, they tend and they will definitely always, 70% of them will always refer your business. You will not even pay them. They will help you do marketing free of charge. I had a client one time that I did business with, and that client was so impressed with what I did for her that she brought 2 other clients to do business with me, right? Now, that same client, during the jackpot syndrome, jackpot, if there's a past tense for jackpot, she jackpot. She went abroad and still there. She's still connected other people to do business with me. Why? Because of what? Relationship that I have built through bringing back the social in social media, right? Now, Facebook users click on 12 Facebook ads on average every month. 81% of people use Instagram to search products and services. You see why I always talk about keywords. I've been hammering on keywords. I would like to add this here. I think this would be a perfect time to add this. Even on your WhatsApp, many of us here, we are on WhatsApp groups. We are on different platforms or different groups on WhatsApp, that even on Facebook, that revolves around our business, right? It's a beautiful thing. Now, whenever you are posting your about your business, do not just post casually about it and say, okay, because I'm in a business forum, let me just post anything. Just say, come and buy rice. So maybe I say, all right, bags are available, 30 kg. No. Whenever you are posting, post with keywords. I don't know about you though. Maybe I'm unique in this sense, but whenever I want to buy something, and I know that I have seen this thing, or maybe one of the groups I am on WhatsApp, or one of the groups I am on Facebook, what do? I immediately go to my WhatsApp or my Facebook and search that word. Maybe I want to buy, let's take for example, Benway yams, right? I know that I saw Benway yams somewhere, and we all know that Benway yam is very sweet. It's different from all the other types of yam, right? So everybody wants to buy Benway yam, but I know that I've seen the ad of Benway yam somewhere before on one of the groups that I cannot remember where. I got to my WhatsApp and I just search it, Benway yams, and it gives me everywhere on my WhatsApp that I am on that anybody posted about Benway yams, and I can see the one that I'm looking for, or see the person that I'm looking for, and contact the person that makes sales. So whenever you are posting about your business, do not go casually and just like yams, or just post the picture and say, come and buy. You have to be deliberate, right? Because people, look at what they say, they're on Instagram, 81%. I don't know the statistics for WhatsApp. I don't know the statistics for Facebook, right? But that is what I do personally, and maybe one or two other persons here also do it. So it is very important to use your keywords. It's not only on your website to use keywords on your social media apps, even on every single post you are making, right? Okay, now, nearly 80% of Twitter users feel more positive about a business when they get a response to their tweets. You see the funny thing about responding and responding politely and responding socially. 80%, that is an A from where I come from. I don't know about you, but 80 over 100 is an A. So 4 out of 5 people on LinkedIn drive business decisions. And then 46% of TikTok users engage in the app without any other distractions. So imagine when almost 50% of people on TikTok are fixed on it, doing nothing. Focus. You have their attention. So the beautiful part is, what are you going to do with their attention? Are you going to waste it, or are you going to utilize it? Right? Okay. All right. So social media snapshots, we have 3.78 billion active users, which is more now. Should be about 4 billion, if not more. And then we have 91% access social media on mobiles. So gone are the days where you need to go to cyber cafe. Everybody is online with their phone. 91% of them access social media on the go. That's what it means. On mobiles, they are on the go accessing social media. So don't think, yes, there is only at 6 p.m. I will post. Okay? No, don't have that. Okay. This is a Google My Business profile. I think we'll pause here first before we start talking about Google My Business profile and how to create it. I don't know if there are any questions now. I would like to take the first set of questions before we go further.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Coach Brian, thank you. So do we have questions? Because we're about to move into practicals. So if you have a question, kindly drop it on the chat box. So do you have questions? Did you get value? So if you got value from the first session this evening, can you drop value on the chat box?
If there are no questions, I will not mind asking mine.
Okay. So if there are no questions, we'll move on. Do you have questions? If there are no questions, just type value. Value. I want to see value on the chat box. Beautiful value. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, Coach Brian, I think you need to take over since we don't have questions. Okay. It's all clear.
All right, so I can ask my questions now. I like getting real-time feedback, so that I know that at the end of the day, at least there are 20 persons online. So definitely I should be seeing 20 new businesses, at least, not counting those that are going to stream later on and all, or watch the video later on, but those that are here right now that I can see. So I want to believe that after now we have 20 fresh entrepreneurs going to the market to actually make impact with social media marketing. So I want to ask my question. What is the end product, or what should be the final destination from social media marketing? Does anybody have an idea, or is the question confusing? When you run social media ads, what is the final destination? And there was silence in heaven. Okay, somebody says conversion, and that person says your own website. Okay. Another person says, they're coming back to your website. The end product of a final destination is the consumer. Okay. Consumers. More consumers. Okay. More consumers. As sales, very important. Sales. Yes. So we cannot overemphasize sales, because sales is the life form of every business. So if there are no sales, then what is your business there for? What is your business there for? So everybody, you are all correct, no? Okay. But I want to reiterate, when you start running ads with social media, right, you should have a means to keep these people. Why I always shout website. If what's the word now? Your consumers are only on your social media platform, if they are only on it, what happens? Remember when we started, we said social media is like a borrowed land. It's like a borrowed land. You can farm and have the best crops, doing well on social media. But if the owner of the land says, I've actually had people come meet me and say, my Facebook page was banned, come and help me out. And I don't know. I don't even know how Facebook does this. In the way maybe you have like a couple of thousand followers and you just do one small thing and you're like, we cut you. And then they ban you. And then all your followers, all your hard work, Facebook has taken it off. Let's not talk about only when Facebook crashes. Because someone will say, that might not happen again. No problem. But when they ban you, you lose all that. Instagram, it can happen there also. So what happens? So you lose all that hard work. So that's why I keep hammering on, start with social media, but find a way to lead them to your website. As crazy as it may be, everybody will say, you don't need website. You don't need website to start, but you need websites to actually have ownership. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. There's no other way to go around it. There's no other way to go around it, because most of all these people will not give you their phone numbers. So you cannot say, I'll collect all their phone numbers and have them. No. The only way you can effectively manage them without any issues through the website. You know that one is your own. Nobody can wake up and ban. As long as you keep paying your money for your hosting. Okay? So that is how we'll round up that first session. Okay, someone said sales or conversion. Okay, so we are all on point, but everything should lead back, all right, to your website. Okay, so let's get back to, or can I just quickly take a 2-minute break? Let me just get something to drink. I'll be back, please, ma'am.
Okay, Coach Brian. Okay, so while we wait for Coach Brian, the second session is going to be practicals. Okay. So he's going to be showing us live. So I won't be the one to say what he will do, but just be alert in case he says who is going to be a volunteer. You know, we're going to use your business as a volunteer. All right. So if your business is not on social media at all, can you go to the chat box and said not on S? Your business is not on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, like you're fresh. You don't know anything about it. This is the first time. There are people like that. Your business is not on S. Go to the chat box and type not on S. Okay, Mary Lex. Your business is not on Instagram, TikTok. Okay, Mary Lex, let me unmute you. So what business do you do? Are you just starting a new business? I've asked you to unmute. Okay, tap on your mic icon. Immaculate Oge, you're not on social media.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I talk?
Yes, Mary Lex.
Okay. Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
I am a distributor of a baked chin, so I'm not really on Instagram. I don't post on Instagram. I don't post on TikTok. I don't post on X. And then I post once in a while on Facebook. So
Okay. All right. Okay, don't worry. Coach Brian is going to do justice there.
okay.
Okay, so Coach Brian is back.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So I heard something just now. So, Mary Lex, how long have you been running your business? How old is the business? Is she mute? Mary Lex.
Okay. I started the business on around April.
Oh, okay. So it's relatively young.
Mm.
So yeah, let's say 3 months.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any other person? I think there were two. Let's two. Not on net. Immaculate. Immaculate OG. Immaculate OG. You are not on any social media platform.
Immaculate, I've asked you to unmute.
Yeah, you said you're not on any social media platform also.
Yes, I said so because it's a new business.
Okay, how new?
About 3 months ago.
Okay. All right. So 3 months old. No problem. So what do you do? What services or product do you sell?
Sales of cosmetics and hair.
Cosmetics. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So amongst everyone, just the two of you. So please. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to also begin with is I said something about your particular business, the particular business that you do will not thrive on every platform. I'll take that again. For example, you are doing cosmetics. Cosmetics, I feel personally, is just something that I'm just brainstorming on right now as I'm talking to you. And I'm thinking, and I'm like, cosmetics will not fly on Twitter, X. I'm trying to see how it will perform. I think it will perform better on Instagram. On Facebook, it will be fair. Now, on TikTok, it depends on what you do, how you do it, because basically TikTok is videos. So if you are not putting up engaging videos about your cosmetics, don't go to TikTok. Don't waste your time if you're not ready to do that work. Understanding your product, first of all, is key. Okay? Understanding your products is key. Now, after all this plenty talk that we have been going through over an hour now, if you do not understand what you are selling or the service you are rendering, then you are not going to make sales no matter what. Because someone once said, do not sell the drill, sell the hole. Do not sell the drill, D-R-I-L-L. Do not sell the drill, sell the hole. The hole. Now, what does that mean? Do not focus on the product per se, focus on the benefits. It is the benefits you market. Now, if you do not understand the products, first of all, you cannot understand the benefits. So until you understand the benefit of that product, that is what you will market. So when you understand the benefit of the product, you will now know what platform works best for you. Now, just like we have all the platforms, for example, now, let's imagine Guinness. Guinness is on Facebook, Guinness is on Twitter, Guinness is on Instagram. Let's assume, I don't know if they're on TikTok. Let's assume they're on TikTok. Do you think Guinness will sell more on Facebook than TikTok? Let's assume many people don't know Guinness and they are trying to reach a particular group of persons. Do you think Guinness will sell more on Facebook or TikTok? The answer is definitely going to be yes, they will sell more on Facebook than TikTok. So that means Guinness will focus their energy more on Facebook than TikTok. They might be on TikTok, but they will not focus all their energy on it because why? Their customers are not really there. Their customers are more on Facebook. Facebook, you have more elderly people that drink Guinness than TikTok, where you have Gen Zs doing video up and down. So you should understand your products. That will help you understand the best platform to fly it on. So I would suggest for the cosmetic, start with, in fact, for both of you, start with Instagram. Okay? For you selling Chin-Chin, oh, that's beautiful. Create engaging and enticing videos about your Chin-Chin. I can already start envisioning how you're going to create it. Maybe afterwards, I can share one or two ideas with you. Just create these videos and push them out there and let people get to know your brand, right? And once in a while, run paid ads. Nigerians, we like to be very economical. Please, when your business is starting up, it's cheap. It's not costly. With 1,500, 3,000, 10,000, that's just small money. Just small money you can use to get this ads running. Okay, so let's quickly get back to where we were. I'm supposed to share my screen again. Sorry, guys. Share and screen. There. Okay. All right. So, how to create a Google business profile? Now, why do you even need this Google business profile? What is Google business profile? Now, we talked about keywords. Okay, let's just go through it. Google business profile, formerly Google My Business. It's a free tool. Pay attention to the word free. I know a lot of Nigerians love free things. So it's a free tool that allows small business owners and non-profits to promote their businesses, their business information on Google search and maps, right? Now, with Google business profile, you can
Coach Brian.
connect.
Coach
Yes,
Brian,
ma'am.
can you stop sharing your screen so that you can check your chat? I think there's a question on the
There's
chat.
a question there.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can stop sharing your screen.
Okay. Okay, I manage a social media account for an organization and get paid. So my question is, they have a specific time they do not post. Okay. I will tell you, it depends on your followers. Now, it depends on your followers. You cannot really say there's a specific time for this. There's no specific time for this. Depends on your followers. Check your metrics. Find out when is the best time to post. Don't just post at any time you feel like. Sometimes you might say, I feel like posting at 8 o'clock today. No, tomorrow I feel like posting at 3 p.m. Look at the metrics and know that, oh, okay, this particular day, my followers are more online by 12 in the afternoon. Post by 12 in the afternoon. Okay? Or my followers are more online at 6 p.m. Some people is at night they come online. So if maybe you have this kind of followers, post by that time. So there's no specific time to say, okay, this is the best time. It depends on who, it depends on those that are following you. So that's my own advice to you. Okay, so let's quickly get back. Let's quickly get back to sharing our screen again. Okay. So with Google Business Profile, you can connect with your customers, post updates on your business profile, and see how consumers are interacting with your business on Google. Okay. Now, steps to creating Google My Business. All right. So we can bring out our devices and go step by step. If you are with me, can I get a response in the chat box? Are we set? Madam Faith, please, can you help me with their responses? I can really see it.
Okay, yes, they are set.
Okay. So the first step is to what? Start by going to your google.com/my/business. Right? Okay. Be sure to bookmark this address as you will need it to access your Google business profile.
Okay, Coach Brian, I think they'll be able to relate with this, Coach Brian. I think they'll be able to relate with this. Yes, just get a volunteer that you can sample with so that they can replicate what you're doing.
So who wants to go? Who is the lucky person? Normally, doing this also costs money. Just because of Madam Faith, we will not be charging you. We'll just be helping you do this. So I think I'll stop sharing my screen so that I can see. Okay. Okay, so who is... Oh, we have volunteers. Me. So, man, whoever we're going to be using, have to... Do we share the person's... Person has to share his or her screen, or do I do it for the person?
Okay, so let me take the first person, Arise.
Okay, Arise, okay.
Arise, I've made you a co-host, so I believe you can share your screen.
I would have shared mine, but mine is already up there. So, Arise, let's use you.
Okay, so Coach Brian, I think what you're going to do, share your screen, use the Google Chrome, use Arise so that you can show them how to set up on Google My Business. All right.
Okay.
So Arise, you can drop your business name.
Everybody wants it. We're still waiting for Arise.
Okay, so if Arise is taking time, the next person, network has thrown him out. Okay, I can see Lulu Jewelry.
Village people. Network has thrown him out at this critical time.
Lulu Jewelry, I've made a co-host. That's Oluchi Favor.
Okay, what do I do, ma?
All right, so let's go to www.google.com/mybusiness.
Okay. So you can share your screen, Oluchi Favor. Share your screen so that everybody can see what you're doing.
Hope you already have a Google account, or you should have, Sha. At least you use an Android phone, I believe, or an iPhone, sir.
Okay, so Coach Brian, you can go ahead.
I'm not
She's
seeing anything.
sharing her screen, so you can go to Google.
She's sharing her screen. Okay. Now I'm seeing it. Okay. So let's go to www.google. Oluchi, are you there? www.google.com/my-business. /business, sorry, not my /business. Oh. Oluchi, are you there? Or is it just me?
Okay, Coach Brian, I think for this thing to work,
If I do
just
it, the location, I will not be able to put it.
okay, all right.
She needs to put the location because she's there.
Oluchi, do you have Chrome? Do you have Chrome on your phone? Her network is bad. So the next person, Immaculata. I'm seeing Immaculata. Okay, Immaculata, I've made you a co-host. Please go ahead and share your screen.
I believe, Immaculata, you work from home or you work from wherever you are, because we're going to be using your location. I think that would be better.
Sorry, sir, I didn't get you. You'll be using my what?
What business do you do?
Okay, it's a lesson sort of.
A lesson. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do home tutoring or something?
Yes, home tutoring and summer school and the rest.
Okay, so summer school, you have a venue you use now.
Yes.
So which venue do you use? Your house?
No, PW.
Okay. I think we need someone that we can use where they are right now to make it easier.
Okay, so let's Amurika Joy. I believe your location is where you do your business. I've made you a co-host, so you can unmute yourself.
So I've unmuted myself. Sorry. Good evening.
Good evening. So share your screen. Let's let everybody just.
Okay. Where's the button? I can't even find it. Okay. Let me share my screen. Sorry, I'm sharing. Is it on Google, Microsoft OneDrive or what? Google Drive. I don't know.
No, normal. Just go to your Chrome.
You're sharing your Zoom screen.
Sir?
Like
Share
when you
your
look
Zoom
down.
screen. Share first, yes. Then go to Chrome.
I'm trying to share and I'm seeing options.
Scroll down. You see share screen. You see screen rather. Just click on the screen.
Share whiteboard.
Not
Okay,
whiteboard. Screen. Yeah.
Is that
click
it?
on screen. I don't know. Is that it? You're not
Coach
sharing.
Brian,
Yes,
our
ma'am.
time is going. I think you should
It's
go
loading.
ahead and do the Google My Business. Later, the person can actually put his
Can you see it
location.
now?
So go ahead and share your screen and use one person's business to do the sample.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that everybody can
Can you
follow
see the screen
suit.
already?
Don't worry, Anwuli. Let me see if I can do it from my end. Let me just. Okay.
So Anwuli, drop the name of your business. What's the name of your business?
Knowledge Cakes and More. Okay, let me type it.
No, he can't see your chat. So when he asks you, you
okay.
respond, okay?
Okay. Knowledge Cakes and More. NULIS.
Okay, guys. So as he's talking in the background and showing how to put your business on Google. So why you're putting your business on Google is so that as people search for your business on Google, like they just type a keyword, your business will come up, okay? So just follow suit as he's doing. Coach Brian, we will need you to be
Yes.
audible so that people will follow you as they do, all right?
Okay. So here you have 10 people who find you on Google search and maps into new customers. So basically they're telling you what you can do there, right? So this is what the page looks like. Got it. All right, so this is what the final product should look like. All right, so this is what your profile at the end of the day should look like and all. All right, so let's begin. Maybe show or not. Oh my God. Okay, that's the challenge now. This has already been used. I need to log in with another person's account as well, because this already has an account on it. Man, that's why I was of the opinion that somebody else will walk the person through it.
Okay, so Anwurika, can you private chat Coach Brian with your Gmail account and password so that he can log in and help create your Google My Business? Or Oluchi, you chatted, you also indicated. Please go ahead, send your email address and password to Coach Brian. At the end of the session, you can actually change your password, okay? But because of this class, send to him so that they can create your business accounts on Google.
All right.
I have to come back, stop sharing, see it, get this. Okay. I haven't gotten any chat yet. If my business is on Google and I want to switch to another business, can I be able to edit the profile and open another account? You have to use another Google account, one account for one business. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Sorry, I don't know how to send you a private message here. I'm trying to, but I can't figure it out yet.
Okay. Well, is this Mary Lex? Is this Mary Lex?
Oh, that's Joy. Okay, Anwulika, what you can do, send it to me. Let me send it to Coach Brian.
So, but for the person that asks, Mary Lex, if your business is already on Google, you need another account. One account, one business. You cannot have one account and having multiple businesses to confuse them. Although you can have multiple locations of one business, but to confuse them, if you are having the same one account and having, you understand? So one account, one business. not different businesses.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Or should we? Yeah, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I don't know how to send you a private message here. So if you can send me a message, then I'll respond, please.
Joy,
I'm
I
trying
said
to, but I
send
can't
me
figure it out.
Joy, send it to me. Send me your email address and password. I can send it to Coach Brian. Send it to me in my WhatsApp.
Okay, WhatsApp. All right. Okay, that's cool.
Okay, while we are waiting for all this, so that we don't waste time, let's talk a bit about running social media ads, right? Now, the most important thing about running social media ads is one thing you need to know is, let me see if I can share. Okay. Yeah. Password. Okay, let me share my screen. So let me see if I can. Let me start. Okay. Like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's take, for example, this particular page now. I want to create an ad on it, right? Can we see?
Yes, we can.
I stole this post. Okay, it's not mine. So just work with me. So we're trying to run an ad on this particular post, for example. And when you are running ads on posts, it is better the ad, the most recent the ad, or the most recent the post, the better the ad. Do not go posting or running ads on something that has been there for like maybe something you posted some days back or weeks back. The most recent post is always better for your ads. So now they say we should create ads, right? So we click on the creating ads. Network. Now, create new ad. Okay, coming up. Now, look. Now, the very first thing that you see here now is your goal. They're asking, what result would you like to get from this ad? Now, if you click on automatic, Facebook decides what they will give to you based off of your previous engagements, right? But now you can also decide that I want to get more website visitors. Now, this was what I was talking about. Use your social media platform to channel people to your website. Now, if that is the case, if that's what you want to accomplish, this option will be your best goal. Now, if you want to get people to call you for your products or your services, then you'll be clicking on this. Now, if you want to get more visitors to come to your profile, this is your profile. This is not your website. The first one is your website. The third one is your profile. Sorry, the second one is your website. The fourth one is your what? Page. To get more visits to your own page. This particular page of Facebook that you are running. If that's what you want, then you click on this. Now, if it's to get more page likes, you click on this. If it is to get more messages, you click on this. Then get more leads, you click on the last option. Now, the reason why these things are demarcated like this is so that you can know what you are doing, and Facebook also knows what you are doing. Facebook will not want to show everybody, because there are people on Facebook that are more likely to call you than some. Why there are some that are more likely to like your page than some. There are some that are more likely to send a message than some. I have clients that will tell you, you know what, just send me a message, let us chat. Why I have some other clients that will tell you, no, whatever we're doing, we have to talk on phone or talk physically. They don't believe in chatting. So those people, as people differ, that's how Facebook also arranged this to address the differences. So let's say we want, let's click on which one should we go for. Let's say we want more likes, right? So we have changed our goal from automatic where it was before to we want more likes on our page, right? More people to find us on our page. Now, the like button, they say you should choose the action you want people to take when they see your ad. Okay? Then, because we are not actually asking them for anything personally, if there was a call to action, you see now we have this option to get more calls. People can call your business directly, so we need to put in our number and all. But working with likes, that option is removed. So are you saying that? So now, the most important thing after you finish this, that is after you have gotten your content, your video, your whatever, you know that you have cleared that part. This is now coming face on with running the ads. Now you have to build your audience. You have to get your audience. Normally you can just use Facebook audience, but I don't like using Facebook audience. It does not convert as much as how I would want it to convert. So what do I do? Here you can see different audiences, people you chose through targeting, then people who like your page, then people who like your page and people similar to them. Now, these three first ones are Facebook targets. Those are what Facebook will give you. But these other two, digital entrepreneurs, men and women, were other ones created by me. Okay, so if you want to create new, you see create new here, you create new target audience, right? You give a name to the target audience. Let's call the target audience new people, for example. Right? Now they ask us, okay, what region do we want them to be in? Or whatever. Here we have the location as Nigeria. Nigeria is so big, I'm not yet capable of covering Nigeria. Maybe here I want to cover a smaller region. So what do I do? I put Abuja, I say Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria. Click on it. You know, there are different types of Abuja. There's Abuja in Adamawa State. So you have to be very careful with the Abuja you're picking. So your audience location is currently set to Nigeria. Do you want to change it to Abuja? Yes. I click on it. And now my audience has been changed to Abuja. So I'm no longer covering the whole of Nigeria anymore. I'm now focusing within Abuja, right? Now I click on save. Now, I now come to characteristics. Now, this characteristics is the key point. It is where you know, you have to have studied your audience to know what they like and what they do and what everything that revolves around them, because this is what you use to target them. So you click on this. Now, they say add demography, interest, or behaviors, right? So now you click on this place. Okay, you say, let's search for, let's say, fashion, people that are interested in fashion. Now, it gives you options. It gives you people interested in fashion designs, people interested in fashion accessories, people interested in fashions that are related to films, people that are interested in fashion designs, and then street fashion. So I look, okay, yeah. I prefer those interested. Maybe I want to do a runway program. So I click on fashion with films. I come back here again. But see what they now suggested with me, because I put fashion for films, look down here, suggested for you. You now see clothing, apparels, people that are also interested in online shopping, retail, people that are also interested in fashion and accessories, shopping, retail, dress. And so if I can say, oh, okay, let me pick this. They give me more options again. I choose this. They give me more options. I choose this. You see that it keeps adding to my demographic, interest, or behavior. Everything I click from suggested for you keeps adding up here. Now, this can only work, I repeat, if you have done your research on your audience, the kind of audience that you are trying to market to. This will only work when you have gotten an idea of the kind of audience you want. Let's say now I want men, right? Men, anything that relates to men, you see men clothing. Okay, yeah, okay. A man will be interested in men clothing. I click on it. Now, everything it is giving me, every word I post, because of this first one that I posted here, every word I post is related to clothing. So let's say men that are also interested in bracelets. What else? Men that are interested in earrings, maybe one or two. Okay, we could get to them. Then you keep going. Let's assume I finished getting all the demography, the interests and behaviors of the people that I want. Now, I'll now come to their interest here specifically. What should their interest be about? Yeah, since we're talking about fashion, so let's say it would be something related to shopping and fashion. I click on it now, beauty, clothing. So which particular one? People interested in clothing. Then and I've already clicked on men's clothing. I say, okay, let me add people that are interested in men's shoes and then women's clothing and then also children's clothing. Beautiful. So now we have clicked all that. Then we can go all the way back if we are done, if you are done, and then click on this save. Now, the audience has been saved. This is now my new audience. Look at their characteristics. They are into fashion, film, clothing, apparels, and all. Then I now say, the clothes that I sell, 65-year-olds can wear it. In fact, even 18-year-olds can wear it. Normally, people from 25 wear it. I will come here and shift the age to maybe 25, and then reduce this one. Maybe they're too old. I don't like old people selling old people's clothes to like 50 or 49. Now, the gender I want to attract, whether it is male or female, yes. So since I'm doing both men and women, I just click on all. Then now, look at your audience. Your audience is defined. The moment your audience is defined and it is green, not red, if it is too specific, it is bad. If it is too broad, it is bad. So the moment it is on this particular center, it is accurate, it is moderate enough. So I will click on save my audience. So now I want to run the ads with this audience. Okay, it's already highlighted there. So new people, that audience. Then where would the ads show? Now, because of the linking of Facebook with Instagram, I can make this ad also show on Instagram, which they are not letting me right now. I don't know why. But if not, just also click here, and then I'll come here and increase my limits because I put a cap on how much I should spend. So I'll come here and increase it to whatever I want if it's going to exceed that. Now, I want the ads to run for how many days? Let's say 5 days. Okay. Now, this is the 5 days. I leave it at 5 days. But the more days, the more the amount. See now, 10 days, your ads will run with 15,696 naira. That's what they're going to charge me for the 10 days. But if I say, okay, you know what, it's too much, it's too much, let's reduce it to 3 days or 4 days. The price reduces to 6,000 plus. Okay, so I'm going to run this ad for like 4 days. I don't have so much money, no problem. Then now I can make payments from either of these accounts. And then once I make my payments, I click on promote now. And after a few minutes, my ad starts running. My ad starts running after a few minutes. So basically, that's just how you need to go about running an ad from Facebook. Now, you can also run an ad on Instagram, but I prefer running it from Facebook to show on Instagram. Or you can run an ad on LinkedIn, or you run an ad on Google itself. But the cheapest amongst all still remains Facebook. The others, especially Google is one of the highest. You can also run an ad on YouTube. You tend to forget YouTube, but that's basically for videos. So I don't know if
Coach Brian.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. I've sent. Our time is already fast spent, so I don't know what you can do in the next 5 minutes. I've sent the Google My Business password, so you can check it so that everybody can add their
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, see what if we do this? What if those that are interested in it, we have a private chat with me, they have a private chat with me, and then I can just walk them through it so that we don't, because definitely some people might already have that. I don't know if that's okay by them, so that we don't keep every other person waiting, or every other person.
Okay, so let us take questions.
Okay. Just sorry, it's now. Does the process of Facebook, is this similar to that of Instagram, like the options of choosing your location? No, that is the bad part of Instagram, running ads from Instagram. Instagram does not have as much options as Facebook has. That is why I always prefer running my ads from Facebook. That's why I prefer running my ads from Facebook and linking it to my Instagram, or linking it to the Instagram. If I run on Instagram, you don't have the leverage of arranging your audience as much as you do on Facebook. So Facebook, you can address their interests, you can address their demography, you can address even their earning. You can pick people that earn between a particular amount to a particular amount, but that works mostly for foreign countries like US, because in Nigeria, we do not even have statistics to back it up, because not the statistics will go chop. So I think if there's any other question. Any other question? Those that are interested can chat me up later through Madam Faith. Definitely, we can help you set that up. So, Ma, if there's no other question.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Coach Brian.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you so much for taking us on the journey of Social Media Mastery 2. We are grateful. So do we still have more questions before we wrap it up? Okay, there's a question. Does running ads have time limits and intervals?
I don't understand the question. Does running have time limit? Like they'll give you a particular time to run? I'm not really following the question. But if you mean if there's a particular time to run ads, there is none. You can run ads any time of the day. I've even run some before at 2 a.m. So if you are running ads by 2 a.m. and they approve it by that same 2 a.m., be sure that your clients are awake by 2 a.m. to view it. If not, you would have wasted your time. Instead, just wait when they are available to view, and then you run it. So, okay. Said, good evening, sir. Please, can you get a step-by-step written format for running the ads? Okay. I will reach out to Madam Faith. I will do something and send to her. I don't have it right now to share, so I will do something and send to her. I always prefer hands-on. As you are seeing it, you are doing it, because sometimes you can get stuck and whatever is being written down might not help. But no problem. I'll do something and send to her.
Okay. All right. Thank you all. So if you have more questions, I believe everyone here is in the group. So you can drop your questions in the group. Coach Brian is also in the group. He's going to be answering some of your questions. Okay. Thank you, Coach Brian, once again for having a date with us. We appreciate you and we celebrate you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And I believe you got value. So if you got value, go to the chat box and type value and say, thank you, Coach Brian. You got value for today, go to the chat box and type, I got so much value. Thank you, Coach Brian. So let's do that quickly before we end. You got value. Go to the chat box and type value. Thank you, Coach Brian. Beautiful. Let's hit it running. Let's hit it running. Okay. All right. Thank you, Immaculata. Thank you, Fee. Yes, on me. Thank you, Joy, Oluchi, Annabella, Ekene, Emmanuel, Ernestina, Immaculate, Promise. Thank you all for joining in. We still have our YouTube link, so you can catch up from there. This is Faith Mobile all the way from Abuja. So watch out for our social media. Watch out for our social media 3.0, okay? So if you have more questions, like I said, go to the chat box, go to the group and ask your question. So that'll be all. Thank you all. Bye. So let me mute you to say your byes. So you can say your byes, all right.